Hello there. Hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. I'm here. I'm Caroline, and I'm here with Kyriaki and Theo in Jolly HQ, and we're doing a live webinar for Christmas craft. And it's the 21st of November today. Some may say it's a bit early for Christmas, but we need to plan. It's never too early, is it? We put the tree up. Oh no, it's this side. There we go. We put the tree up. And we've put some decorations up, and we're feeling in the Christmas spirit. Hope you are as well. It seems to me everybody's gone a bit early on Christmas this year, and I think we need some joy, don't we? We need a bit of joy in our lives. So today we're going to make several different Christmas craft things, bits and pieces, and the theme for today are these cardboard tubes or toilet rolls. A few years back, calling them toilet rolls became a bit of a no-no. You weren't allowed to call them toilet rolls anymore. You have to call them cardboard tubes. But everything is based around these today. So we did publicise that, and we said, if you would like to craft along with us, feel free. And I sort of gave you a loose idea of things that you might need. So do use the chat. Join in, let us know if you're making things. Oh, hello, there's lots of hellos there. That's really nice. And if you've got any questions or anything like that, pop it in the chat. Hello. Oh, it's really nice. People say hello. Yeah. It's very friendly. Yeah. Let me show you what we're going to be making today.
All around the world as well. We have some from we have some teachers from the UK, Ukraine, India. This is a good very geography we have. So welcome everyone, good. And
Jane, I'm excited as well. I'm glad you're excited. Okay, so a few things. We've put a few things out, but I'm going to move them closer to the camera. So we've got some candles here. Okay, there you go. We've got a snowman, Mr. Frosty. I'm going to move it back. We have our Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. There we go. This is possibly my favourite because it's so simple. This is the simplest craft. Everyone can make that. We have another Christmas tree here with a few more. I've been stealing everybody's toilet rolls from everywhere.
And the angel, you forgot the angel.
The angel, which I think we'll start with. So if you look behind me on our tree, we have an angel that I made.
I love it. This is.
There we go. And I think that's what we're going to start with today. Yeah. But I want to start with asking a question, because this is everything that we're going to make today is all very straightforward, simple. I went for really, really easy stuff. There's nothing worse than wanting a craft activity to do with children, especially young children as well. And you look at it and you think, oh, that's a bit complicated. You know, you don't need that. So we've gone for simple. OK, and I've tried to use the same sort of resources for everything as well. This is possibly the most extravagant thing that I've used, and it's a doily. Gold doilies, white doilies, you can buy packs of them. But you don't have to have a doily, okay? So that was going to be my first thing. I'm going to give you this angel to hold. Kyriaki, there you go. Would anybody like to know how to make something that you would use instead of a doily? That's my question, because I don't want to patronize people with showing you easy stuff.
Okay, we have definitely at least one
person.
Is that
a yes?
At least one person who would like to know. Yeah.
So this is something that we used to make at school, and I'm sure most of you will have done it at some point or another. Piece of white paper, draw around something round like that. Cut it out. I'm going to do this really, really quick. Did you two make these?
Oh yeah, like little snowflakes.
Yeah.
You used to make little snowflakes. You cut bits out, and then you fold it. You cut bits out, and then you unfold, and see the magic.
I'm just going to throw the rubbish under the table. We'll deal with it after.
Don't tell anyone.
No. So then fold it in half. Fold it in half again. Fold it in half again. Okay. And then all you would need to do is cut bits out of it. Don't cut out bits that are too big. There we go. I'm not going to do the whole thing. If I do it both sides, a few at the bottom.
I think the smaller the cutouts are, and the more of them, kind of the better it makes it.
That's right.
Is that correct?
Yeah. It's all about the detail. Yeah. But children can do this really easily as well.
But these can be as simple or as intricate as.
Exactly. And I'm going to cut a little bit from the corner, from the top, the point. There we are. And then, of course, you open it up. And you have your, what we can use as a snowflake, but also as, instead of a doily, basically. So I just wanted you to know that you don't need a doily, okay? I'm going to ask the question, did anybody buy doilies or get doilies in for this purpose today? That's what I would like to know. Here you are, snowflake for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so, okay, we're going to start with our cardboard tube to make our angel, okay? And the first thing we're doing, now I don't know if anyone attended the last craft webinar that we did, but we were painting a lot in that webinar and it proved a little bit difficult for us because we don't have time to wait for the paint to dry. So there is no paint involved today. Okay.
Instead,
there are alternatives, but obviously you can paint if you want to. This is all about giving you the ideas to start off with. Okay, so I've got a piece of kitchen foil here. Okay, it's too big. I don't need as much as that, so I'm going to chop it down. There we go. Just going to have a little bit on each end. There we go. It doesn't have to be neat. Okay, so roughly that amount. And then I'm going to roll my cardboard tube up. I'm going to use a little bit of Pritt Stick, a little bit of glue. There we go, just to seal it. And then all we need to do is push the ends in, like that. And the other end, there we are. And that's the body of my angel there. Okay, now I'm going to use a gold doily. I mean, obviously this is the right time of year to buy gold doilies. I'm going to fold it in half. Okay. Now, there's two ways of doing this, okay? If you've only managed to get one doily, you can make the wings and of the dress of the angel with one doily, okay? But if you've got the luxury of having two, yes, and I've actually got half of a white one here that I'm going to use. This is what you will do, okay? So just measure around my pencil. Just, do you know what? That fits perfectly. The middle of my doily is the perfect size.
You don't even have to.
Look, I don't even have to draw. So I am just going to cut out the middle of my doily like that, okay? And then if I'm lucky, it will fit perfectly. Now what you want is for the bottom of the doily to reach the bottom of the toilet roll. I'm going to pop a bit of glue on the bottom to secure it. There. I'm going to do the same the other side. Okay, like that. See, very, very simple. And you have your angel's dress there. Okay, now if I show you this one, you'll see that I only used half the doily because you don't have the dress on the back. But that's fine too, okay? Especially if you want to save paper. All right, now if we make the wings. So again, another doily, and it's just a half of one here. And what you need to do is basically have a triangle shape that you cut out from the top, roughly like that. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that out. There we go. All right, so that's the bit you don't need. Get rid of that. I'm going to put a little bit of glue in the middle. There we go. And then that's going to stick onto the back there, like that. So that's the wings. There you go. It looks quite effective, but it's actually really simple. Okay, so now we need to give the angel a face. Use any colour you like. I've got bright pink here. But as you can see, I reuse everything. So this is a piece of card I've used for lots of different things. and never throw it away. It's always useful. Now look, I'm going to use another cardboard tube to draw around to get the face. So I'm just going to draw around that. There we go. Good idea. I'm going to cut that out. Now, faces are hard to draw, but not for our angel today.
But then you can be creative as well.
Well,
with the
exactly.
face.
Do you know what I
have-
love? If you do this with a class full of children and you say, draw a face on, you're going to get all sorts of faces.
And you can have different expressions as well. So you can have
Exactly.
emotions, you can have... yeah.
Exactly, and it's lovely. So I like doing the closed eyes, I'm singing face. Okay, so that's your... is that close enough? There, yes,
Yep.
there we go, like that. And then you can put eyelashes on it. There we go. And then I'm going to take my red pen and I'm going to do an oval shape. Do you want to show that? There you are. So your angel is singing. It's very simple, but it looks cute. Okay, so then turn it over, put some glue on the bottom, and then that goes on the front. There we go, just sits nicely under the doily. There you go. Now I have added a little bit of a halo. I've got some tinsel here. I've been using this for lots of different things. This stuff is only £1 a strand in the supermarket. Well, my local supermarket anyway. It's really cheap these days. So I've cut a little bit of tinsel off. And if you stick that on the back of the head, it can either be funky hairdo or a little bit of a halo. And there you go. There is your angel.
Disco angel.
Disco angel. Yeah, I like it.
So
There we go.
that only took us a few minutes to
That's
make it. It's quite...
literally a
quite
few
easy.
minutes, yes, and it's relatively easy. So there we go. That's going on back. That's going on the tree. There we are, singing angel. This angel's lost its place on the tree, sadly. Let's put that down here. Okay. Any questions about that? Let us know. Okay. Otherwise, we will move on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shall we move on to? Should we do the snowman?
Why not? Yeah.
Let's do the snowman. Okay, so another cardboard tube we have here. Now, where's my snow? Oh, I think you might have my snowman bits that side of you, Kiriaki. No, not that one. So there should be a white piece of paper. That's the one. There we go. Thank you. Sorry, a bit short of space here. There we go. Okay, so you can obviously paint your cardboard tube white, or get the children to paint it white, or we go back to rolling the card. So it's totally up to you. Again, make sure that you measure. So you need a piece of each end. I'm going to cut a piece off here.
So can this be just a white piece of paper,
Yeah.
or that has to be
This
carded?
is just
It could be
printer
anything. It could
paper,
be,
yeah.
could be anything. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So
You could use tissue paper.
very,
I'm
very
going to use
flexible with the kind of materials we can use.
exactly. I'm going to use tissue paper later for other things. Or you can paint them. So it's up to you. So there you go. Make sure that it's just the right size. You don't want too much paper because then it starts to look messy and bulky. Okay. So again, I'm going to, if I put some glue to start, and then I'm going to roll this up. And when I get to the end, another bit of glue just to secure it. Make it nice and tight. There we go. And then I'm going to tuck in the top, tuck in the bottom. There we go. So that's my body there. Right, now the hat's probably the trickiest thing.
It's still easy, not too complicated, I think.
We'll find out.
Yes, we'll find out. Okay.
I'm sure.
Yes. So what I'm going to use my cardboard tube. I'm going to draw around to make a circle. There we go. Now I'm not going to cut that circle out. I'm going to draw another circle around it, probably about 1 centimetre width. It doesn't have to be exact, but it just gives a rim. And that's the circle I'm going to cut out. Okay, because it makes the rim of the hat. Okay, so I'm cutting that one out. There we go. So that's the base. So now I need another one for the top. So I'm going to cut another one out.
Caroline, let us know if you need some help. Maybe we can do some.
Do you want to get involved?
Yeah, of course we do.
Do you know what?
Always.
I've only got one pair of scissors.
Oh, right. So we're stuck.
But yes, I will. I'll give you a job in a minute. There we are. I'm going to cut that out. So that's the top, roughly. And then we need the middle of the hat here. And that's going to be a strip. You can make it as tall as you like. You can see I'm not being particularly precise about any of this. I want to make it clear that it's all right for children to do. So what I need is for this to be rolled and for it to roughly fit the small circle. Okay, so that will do, won't it? Now you can glue that, or you can. I'm going to cheat and use my stapler. I've brought all different kinds of glue today and staples just to show you that anything you use is okay. There we are. Okay, so let's look at the PVA for this one. Okay, so first of all, I need to put some PVA. And don't worry about PVA looking messy because it dries and sort of goes invisible. There we are. So I'm going to stick that down on the rim, and then this will be interesting. I'm going to put a bit more glue around the top. There we go. And I'm going to stick the top of the hat on. There. There we go. So there's his hat. Give that a minute to dry. As I say, don't worry about white splodges because when it dries, you can't see it. Okay, so there's our hat. I'm going to leave him here to dry for a minute. So a face. Now, if anyone has a great idea for a carrot nose, do let me know. I had a bit of a search around and really, I'm going to use a lot of pom-poms today. Pom-poms are brilliant. You can buy cheap pom-poms, great big boxes of them, and use them for everything. I did find an orange pom-pom. It's not particularly carrot shaped, but it will do the job. So what did I do? I just did little beady eyes on him, didn't I? So if we put 2 beady eyes, there we are, on him there. And then a little bit more PVA. Tell you what, you stick his nose on. There you are. He's desperate for a job.
You asked for it.
You asked for it. Don't ruin it. Actually, I've got a bigger one. Yeah, here's a bigger orange pom-pom. Use that one. Okay. Let's do make his sticks. Now, you could use real sticks. So you could literally nip outside with the children and pick up some nice little sticks that you can use. I'm using pipe cleaners, but as I say, real sticks are okay. So I'm going to put my pipe cleaner in half. This is a brown pipe cleaner to look sticky. There we are. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, about 2/3 of the way up, I'm going to put a bend and then another bend. There we go, like that. So it looks like a, where am I holding it?
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay.
Yep.
And then I'm going to do the same with the other one.
The nose fell off.
You had one job. Theo, you had one job.
Big nose as well.
Yeah.
You've lost his nose.
Yeah, it's just
Oh, there we go. Attach it. Right. See, if you want a job doing, do it yourself. Right. There we are. So nose is on. All right, we'll be careful. Okay, now this might be an adult job, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the edge of the scissors and make a little hole. Just push through. Obviously, these aren't really sharp scissors, so it's fine. All right, one hole each side for the arms to go through. I think there's an idea there for the nose. What does that say?
Orange paper in a triangle.
Yes.
And fold little from the small side to make it 3D.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah.
Right, so I'm just sticking the pipe cleaners in, and then the bit that's gone inside, you can just bend it round to keep it in place so that they don't fall out. Just doing that now. There we go. There we are. Okay, so scarf. So I've got a red pipe cleaner and a white pipe cleaner. So if I just put them together and I just twist the top quite securely so that it doesn't come apart. And then all I'm doing, do you want to do this?
Yes, please.
Just twist and twist and twist to make this red and white stripy effect.
Or you can make it also red and green. Also
you could make it red and
Christmassy,
green. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, you could do that. While she's doing that, I'm going to find, I've got 3 black pom-poms for the buttons. However, you could use real buttons if you wanted to. I'm going to stick these on. There we are. Use my PVA. PVA is just a little bit stronger. Stick him on there. 1, 2. Oh, that's very good. 2. I think this one's only going to have 2 buttons. There we are. And then I'm going to put his scarf on. I'm going to wrap it round here. Give it a bit of a twist. There we go. There. And then finally, do I lose the button? And then I'm going to, thank you, bit of glue on the top for his hat. There. Does that look all right from the front? I'm trying to do it backwards. There we go. So now he's got a friend. Frosty and Freddie.
It's not feeling
yeah. Yeah, I should have done a maybe a female-looking one so that he could have a partner. There we are.
Best buddies. Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
It wasn't
Happy
so complicated.
snowman.
The hat create. You see, great.
Nice. Oh, see, he's got a taller hat. He's feeling superior. Superior snowman. Right. Okay. How are we doing for time? Right. Should we crack on? Let's just do this really simple one. Should we move them over? Those over a minute. There we go. I just love this idea. I just think it's so brilliant because it's so simple. This is literally just a toilet roll and then anything that you've got hanging about that you want to decorate. I bought a pack of these glitter glue pens, which are really, really cool. So let's just make one of these. This won't take long. Do you want to make one?
Let's go for it.
Okay, so what you'll need to do, I'll give you, I don't know if I've got enough toilet rolls to make 2, so I don't want to, you'll have to make the only one.
So
okay.
I think you squish it.
Squish it flat. Squish it flat. Can they see what you're doing?
Yep.
Yeah? Squish it flat. Okay. Then, so if you look when I did mine, you then need to use your pencil. Can you draw?
I'll try.
Okay, so put it flat.
Not my greatest talent.
So from the edge, you need your base.
Okay.
And leave space in the middle for the trunk.
Yep.
Okay, so go up with the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make it more even.
At least he's trying.
He's trying very hard. Okay, right, okay. So now you must go all the way to the edge of the
All the way
toilet
to the
roll.
end.
Okay, this is very important.
Otherwise, it will not.
Otherwise it won't work. Okay. So then up, in, out with the branches, always going right to the edge and leaving a gap. Okay, so this is very precise stuff.
Precision.
It's his second name, you know.
Okay, this is very good.
Yeah.
This is very good. Okay, so again, we're gonna get all different types of Christmas trees, which is fine. Okay, now obviously the top just comes to a point at the top. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Oh.
Now you've
Well
got to
done.
cut it out. Okay, so you mustn't. That's it. We can see that. So you mustn't cut through the sides. Yeah, where the branches are attached. Just going to hold this forward again, just to show the shape while he's cutting. You're so precise, Theo. I had no idea. It might be Christmas by the time you finish.
We have time.
Yeah, I think you might have to start in another.
Right, no, leave a gap. Look.
Yeah.
So if you no, move up,
Move
because
up.
otherwise you'll
Make it.
you'll break it.
Okay.
I see.
Has to stay attached at the sides.
Yeah. Makes sense.
That's it. Would it be interesting to see what this turns out like? While he's doing that and cutting, just the star. Again, this is another piece of card that I've used for loads and loads of things. Yeah, look at that. There's a word for that, isn't there? What's the word for that? That sort of design? I can't think what it is. Somebody will know. Somebody.
Pop in
will
the
know.
chat.
Oh, Olaf. Someone was saying about that. Do you know what? With Olaf, for this, going back to the snowman, if you actually put some sticks instead of a hat, just some sticks at the top, and definitely real sticks for his arms, then he would look like Olaf, definitely. So a piece of gold card. Now, when I was at school, I was taught how to do a star, and it was always draw a triangle and then do an upside down triangle. Did you learn that?
Not this way.
Like that. And that makes a star.
Yeah, I'm just about finished.
You finished?
Okay.
This is the big reveal, Theo. How does it look?
Looks terrible, but
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't look terrible.
That's
No,
really
no.
good. Okay, so now you need to colour it green. So again, you could paint this, but for the purposes of today, so do the tree green. If you do it on the back, then we won't see all the pencil marks. Okay, and then this trunk and the base can be brown. Very good. So I'm going to cut out the staff at the top now. Are you feeling left out, Kyriaki?
No, I'm
Are you
fine.
fine?
I enjoy looking.
Okay. These will be our decorations for the office, won't they? When,
why not?
for Christmas. There we are.
And if anyone from our audience is actually crafting with us in real time, we'd love to see what you guys come up with.
Definitely.
So if you can share maybe with some with some hashtags, and we'd love to see it.
Okay. So in terms of the other decorations, I was looking around at home for what I had. I didn't actually buy any resources. I just dug down in my treasure troves of crafting bits and bobs to say I don't throw things away. For decoration, so buttons are brilliant. If you're a teacher, you might have gold and silver stars. These are great. Gold and silver stars. And I found some old beads, plastic beads. I must have had these for years. I can't remember why, but I thought that'll do. So beads, obviously you've got your tinsel that you can cut bits off of there. And pom-poms. We're going to come back to the pom-poms for decoration. Very good. Okay, there we are. So there's our tree. Now, for the purposes of today,
Can I do it?
oh, go on then. So do some blobs for baubles. No, so don't colour it. Don't use it like a felt tip. You've got to squeeze. No, take it up
you have
and
to push
squeeze. Squeeze.
Yeah, squeeze. Yeah.
No, but you're touching the. Don't touch it. Just let it drop. Let me show you one. Let me show you one. So you hold it above, yeah, and do a drop like that. Okay.
Oh.
Those are quite big ones. That's it. Very good. Always nice to use 2 colours. I've done a really big star for this Christmas tree. It's a really big one. Let's stick that on. There we go. There we are. Now all you need to do for it to, I like it because it stands up, you see. Children love something that stands up. Just squeeze the base. Ready? Da, da, da. There you go. There's your tree. I just think it. I just love it. Where's the other one? Put them together. Make a forest. There we go. Lovely. It's such a simple idea. And it's all about using whatever you've got in your stores, in your craft stores. Whatever you've got, we'll do as a decoration. There we go. Okay.
Yep.
Fabulous. Right. Let's move on. Okay, reindeer. Okay, can we move these aside?
Yes.
Okay, so this reindeer, I didn't have any brown paper in my stores, nothing. And I was thinking, oh, I don't want to paint him today. And then, oh, you've got my pile over there with a brown roll. I actually realised I had some parcel paper. There we go, for wrapping up parcels. So I thought that will do. So again, measure out roughly the correct size of paper. This is very curly. Can you hold that there for me? Thank you. There we go. So that can go now. Okay, so same process, bit of glue. Stick that on, secure it with another bit of glue. Nice and tight. Tuck in the ends. There we go. There. Right, so our reindeer, obviously antlers. Now again, you can use real sticks. If you don't have pipe cleaners, you can use real sticks, or you might prefer to use real sticks. They do look good. Yeah. And it's always nice to take children out on a bit of a nature walk to find these things. But for today, I am using another brown pipe cleaner. So I'm folding it in half. There we go. And then it's just making antler shapes. What I did, I think, is I cut about a third off like that. And then I wrapped it around the rest of it, pushed one up and one down. There we go. Can we see that? Yeah. And then I'm going to do the same with the other one. Wrap it round, one up, one down, a bit like that. There we go. So we've got our 2 antlers. Okay. So to decorate those antlers, pom-poms.
As always.
You've got to love pom-poms. Okay, and obviously they come, usually if you buy a pack of craft pom-poms, they will come in all different shapes and sizes, and I've chosen little ones for these. So obviously a bit of glue. Stick that on there. I'm going to do a purple one. Didn't have many green ones in my pack, but you know, if you wanted to do Christmassy colours, just reds and greens. Yeah, there are a couple of greens. Let's grab those. There we go. Put one on each. But you know, children have so much fun doing this. Put that there. Put one over there. What I didn't bring for today was a Santa toilet roll. But I was thinking there are so many ways of making one. And do you know what would make me really happy? Would be if somebody who attends this craft webinar would make a Santa toilet roll from a tube. Yeah, and share it. I would really love that.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Should we make it a little competition?
I think we should make it a competition. Why not? Yeah. So, I mean, once we've made all of these things today, I think you'll get the gist of how you can turn a toilet roll into any character, really. Penguins as well. But Santa, bit of red ribbon. If you wanted to make a Santa hat, you could start with a circle and just curl it round to make a cone shape. But I won't say any more. I'd love to see people's ideas. Right, so I'm going to stick these antlers now onto the inside of my tube. You just love PVA glue. You get it all over your hands and then you peel it, or it dries and then you peel it off. It always used to feel like your skin was coming off.
It's better than super glue, though.
Yeah.
Well, yes, definitely. Let's not super glue our hands together. There we go. Hopefully that will dry. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it needs a bit of time to dry, time that we don't have. So what you need to do is just hold them there for me. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Just to give it a bit of time to dry. And then googly eyes. See, we haven't used many googly eyes today, have we? Again, it's one of these bumper packs. Can you put those in there for me?
Yep.
Not expensive. You can buy a whole pack of different googly eyes of all different shapes and sizes, and use them time and time again.
It needs more glue.
And then I'm going to glue these on. Bit more glue. Is it giving you jib? There we are. One eye there. That's it. And another eye there. And then a red, have you got a red pom-pom in there, Theo? Let's have a red one for his nose, because obviously if we're making Rudolph, it needs to be red. If we're making one of the other reindeers,
Could be any colours.
it can be any colour. Oh, he's not happy with his.
No.
Doesn't want to stay, does it?
Can we staple them?
We can staple them.
Yeah.
It's all it is time. It's just a question if you need to be able to have time to hold it there for a minute. And of course we're rushing a little bit, but there we go. He's fine. He's fine. There we go. So a little bit of a red nose. There we go. And I don't think I put a mouth on him because sometimes the expression of just having the eyes and nose is very cute and I like it. But I did put a little bit of ribbon around the bottom, so I'm just going to measure that. A bit of red ribbon, but it doesn't have to be red ribbon. You can easily draw colour, red around the bottom, paint. There. Now, because our glue is playing up, I'm going to staple it. I'm just going to wrap that round. A bit of a staple. There we go. So I've done 2 Rudolphs. Really, I should have given him a different colour nose, and he could have been Blitzen or Donna or Cupid or one of those. There we go. I feel like we're going for the world record of how many things we can make in an hour.
Oh yeah, we're going quite well.
We're doing all right, aren't we? We're doing all right. Okay. Should we look at the candles? Yeah. Okay, so let's remove our reindeers. I hope we're not going too fast for people. Right, you should have another pile down there with a bowl. Okay, now this, I kept this quite simple. I didn't decorate the candles, but you can, obviously. You can go to town with this. So we are starting with, now obviously these are different sizes. So starting with one of these, which is from Kitchen Roll, not a toilet roll. And in fact, I was short of one today, so I unwrapped my kitchen roll at home, unwrapped the whole thing and left it in the kitchen. My husband will be coming home thinking, what on earth has she been doing? Okay, so we need 3 that are different sizes. Okay, so one needs to be taller than the others. So I think what I did was I took a standard toilet roll, knew that I wanted one to be taller than that one.
So you took a little bit of this one and used it as the small one.
Yeah, so we'll use that next to it and think, well, I need it to be taller, so I'm going to go to about there. Mark it, yeah? And then cut it. But don't cut from the end, because then you're wasting one.
Yeah.
We can use this for something else.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to cut round. Doesn't need to be neat, because I'm going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Let's see, if you're painting it, you might want to be a little bit neater. Okay. So I've got my red tissue here. Can be red paper. I went for tissue paper.
We have a nice comment from Jill.
Yeah.
The candles are stunning and a lovely centerpiece for home. I know my families would love to make these. And yeah.
Oh,
This is something you could have like a little display piece, maybe something next to the Christmas tree or just
exactly.
anything. I mean, windowsill.
Oh, do you know what I was thinking as well? I was thinking it'd make a nice pencil pot.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
pencil.
great idea,
Why not
You
do
could
that?
actually put your pencils in it.
Like a Christmas
Yeah.
pencil pot for the office.
Yeah.
It's a great
Or
activity for the
anything,
whole
yeah.
family, basically. To spend some time together and do the craft.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to wrap up my first tall one. In red. Oh, just ripped it. It doesn't matter. You can't really go wrong with that. There we are.
Especially when you're going for the world record.
Well, exactly. Go for the world record. So there's my tall one. Okay, and then I've got the standard size one. So do that here. It's the same principle as when you're wrapping up a gift or a present. You want to use the minimum amount of paper. If you try and wrap something with too much paper, it looks messy. So always measure the paper down so that you use the minimum amount. There we are. So there's my second one. And then we want one that's shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
You saved some time.
Just in case. So that one's shorter still. Okay, so I've got my little piece here, which I think will do. There, so I'm going to wrap that. There we go. There we are. So we've got our 3, and then they would just sit together. Okay. Now I was going to do this with a paper plate, but I actually decided that I preferred the bowl. But you could do it on a paper plate if you wanted to. I bought a paper plate. You could do that, and then have more decoration around the edge. Okay, your choice. But I decided to go for this, and I'm just going to put a bit of glue. That's a neater end, so I'm going to put the glue on the messier end. I'm just going to put all the glue on first. because these sort of need to squeeze together, certainly for the bowl anyway, because they just about fit snugly. So here we go. Ta-da! Right. So I'm just going to turn that so that the seams are on the back. There we go. There, how's that? Like that. Okay, so what you could do now, obviously, is decorate the candles. That is your choice. You could make them gold. They don't have to be red.
Glitter or something.
Green, you can put glitter on them, exactly. I'm going to put back to our trusty. See, one piece of tinsel for all it, that cost me £1 for all of these different activities. Just going to measure that, cut that off. There you are, it's for you. You can wear that. If you want to keep it in place, put a little bit of glue, squeeze a little bit of glue inside. But to be honest, it doesn't, it's not absolutely necessary. There we go. Just going to tuck that in there. And then the flames.
Yeah.
Now, this is the thing with the flames. Okay, let's think about two ways of doing it. You can either use, now for this one, I use stiff card. Okay, so a piece of gold card and your flame shape. It's a bit like a water droplet, something like that. Okay, and what you would do is get a bit smaller for each candle. And then I'm going to do a smaller one for the smaller candle. There we are. Like that. Right, do you want to cut those out?
Yes.
But there is another option. I bought some packs of, this is a long time ago, these are well used, of different sparkly paper, because I'm a bit of a magpie, I love sparkly things. This paper is...
looks textured.
Yes, and it's thinner. It's thinner, so that's card. Obviously, this is thinner. But if you want to get a sort of a flame appearance, you can scrunch it. So when Kiriaki's finished with the flame, so a little bit of glue. There we are, and then put the glue on the wrong side. There you are, rookie error. The glue needs to go on the sparkly side there, so that you can then attach it inside the tube, not on the outside. There we go.
I think we'll have to staple this one. We might have to.
I think it'll be all right. Hang on. There we go. It just takes a minute. It's the thing with PVA, it just takes a minute to set. Yep. There we go. And then one more. Oh, I've done it again. See that? It's an automatic response to put the glue on the reverse side, but you need it on the good side. Put the glue on the good side. There we go. And then stick that down. There we are. There we go. Okay. If I was to do a flame, can I have this down for a second? With this paper that's thinner. There we go. I'm going to scrunch it up. I don't know if this is going to work, but
give it a try.
Do you see what I mean? For it looking more like a 3D.
It looks more realistic.
Looks more like a 3D.
Yeah.
Can you hold that up to the camera a little bit, just to see what I mean? I don't know what people think of that, but it looks like it's flickering.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's an option. There you go. So there is your centerpiece / pencil pot / decoration candles. There we go.
How cute they are.
They are quite cute. Right. Okay. Oh, we just might fit the last thing in, mightn't we? If I've got enough toilet rolls. This was a last minute one. I made this last night. Because I thought, what if we get time to do one more thing? So there you go. Look, this is several toilet rolls. And again, I needed to start with one that was longer than your average toilet roll. So I sort of measured it to about there. So you've got your bigger one on the bottom. Now, you could happily paint these green. I'm sure children would love to be painting these green, but for now, there we are. So you've got to build it up in size. So there's your bottom one, then there's your average size toilet roll there. Then you want one that's a bit smaller. So just keep measuring. There. And then I'm going to chop a little bit off that, just to make it the top, make it small enough to go on the top. God, I feel like I'm racing now to finish.
Well, now we have to.
There we are. Four, and then another little piece to go on the bottom for a trunk, which is quite nice. So that needs to be coloured in brown. You can do that. I'm gonna, you take that. I'm gonna, which green shall I use? I made one with the light, so I'm gonna use the darker.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wrap each of these up. There we go. Would you like to do one?
Yes.
There we go. One, lovely, thank you. It's like a production line now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a factory.
Can we do it in the
Christmas
time
factory.
allowed? Here we go, another one. And these are slightly, so the kitchen roll one was slightly thinner than the toilet roll one, but that absolutely doesn't matter at all. Okay. There we go. Now I've got a nice big, thick piece of card here, black card. What happened to that one then?
It's the last one.
What happened to that?
A bit of origami. No, no
Kyriaki, the
good.
standards have dropped terribly. Let's just neaten that up a little bit. I'm sorry, I don't mean to reject your work.
No. I don't take it personally.
There we go.
Last bit failed the quality control.
Yeah, it did. It did. Just the last one. There we go. Okay. So we
have the trunk.
coloured as well. So let's put the trunk on the bottom. There. In the middle at the bottom.
Yep.
And then we're going to build up our tree. So the longest first. And the next one. This is a great activity for teaching length and size and things if you want to put a bit of maths into it.
Volume.
Yep,
Cylinders.
exactly.
Like,
There's it's a good one for that. And then on the top, there we go. Look at our tree. I love that. You see, and then go to town on decorating it. Who wants to draw a star to go on the top? Apparently you do, Theo. Now, a bit of, we haven't had any, how can you have a Christmas craft webinar and not talk about glitter?
Oh,
I want to mention this glitter because look, all of these glitters say biodegradable,
okay.
biodegradable glitter.
Yeah.
If you're buying glitter, go for the biodegradable stuff. It's
Better for the environment.
much better for the environment.
Okay.
So we could start by Just putting a bit of prick stick here and there. This is the best bit.
It's like seasoning.
I'm now going to cover the place with glitter so that everybody at Jolly Learning will know we've been here. Let's put some white on first. Sort of. Oh no! Wait. Let's do that. Ta-da! Look at that.
Seasoning.
So lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, and
The star's too small, but
It's
There we go.
It's all right.
great. It's a great start.
So we'll we'll add that to the top.
Yeah.
I'm not going to reject it. I've already done some rejecting. I've already upset Kyriaki. I'm not going to upset you as well. There we go.
no.
Star on the top, and then literally use anything.
Such as
Beads, stars. Where's my stars gone? I have some lovely stars. Oh, there they are. Yeah, see if teachers always have stars in their bags, and I literally went into my teaching bag because I'm a teacher too, and grabbed some of my stars, which I'm going to put on here.
And we could potentially draw around this as well. So maybe add some kind of drawing elements.
Yeah.
Or
Well, and also
do something to the.
add snowflakes.
Oh yeah, snowflakes.
Around.
Or characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. Just going to put a few of these on. There. A couple of silver ones. And Kyriaki, stick some pom-poms on it. There. You have to press really hard with that PVA. And then, as I say, I found these old beads. Never throw anything away. You never know when it might come in useful. These are super shiny. I don't even know where these came from. I've had them so long, but you sort of think one day they'll come in useful.
The day has come.
Yeah, the day has come. Yeah. Do you want the glue?
Yep.
A couple more pom-poms. White pom-poms are nice on there. There you go. But this is what children will love. This is the decorating of the tree.
Yeah.
They can have hours of fun with that. And obviously they're glitter glue as well. And there we go. Put a bit of this on. Oh, look. I'm going to give this to Chris as a present. There we go. Oh, she's decorated the trunk. Look at that. There we are. Now that's drying, so I'm not going to lift it too much. But there we go. One I made earlier. A little bit more polished when I had more time.
It's not too bad though.
It's actually
not.
not.
The time we had.
For the time we had,
I mean, I think that we've made the point.
So actually, just if we look at all the stuff we made during this session, it was actually quite a lot. Yeah. All these things made from kitchen rolls.
Yeah.
There we go. So hopefully that's given you tons of ideas. And as I say, if that's inspired you to try making a Santa from a toilet roll, I would love to see it. So we're going to do that as a little bit of a competition.
A little competition.
What do we
and
give
what's the
winner?
prize? Well, it will be the
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Da, da, da. Bumper book. Can they see that? Oh yeah.
They can.
Bumper book of Phonics Fun, which I co-authored. I made and designed all of the activities, all the craft in here. It's packed full of ideas. It's a great book, if I do say so myself.
Many practical ideas.
Yeah,
all
lots
fun.
and lots and lots. So yeah, we'll give a copy of this away, shall we?
Yep.
For the Santa that I like
For
the
the
best.
Santa,
Yeah. So get your toilet rolls out. Designer Santa.
You can tag us
Yeah.
on social media,
Yeah.
or you could use the hashtag. What should we use? As maybe Jolly
Jolly
Craft Webinar. Jolly Craft Webinar
Jolly
as a
Craft.
hashtag. Yeah.
Or Christmas craft. Do we need to add Christmas in there? No.
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 Jolly
Okay. Jolly
Craft
Craft,
Webinar for this
okay.
one.
And all of these, I've made videos of all of these as well for TikTok. So don't forget our TikTok account. Give us a follow on there if you're on TikTok. And if you want to see the videos in depth.
Should we write in the chat the TikTok account? No, it's fine.
I don't know what it is off the top of my head. But you'll find a Jolly Learning. It's Jolly Learning. Yeah, Jolly Learning on TikTok. And I will be adding all of these videos to TikTok as well. So give us a follow on there as well.
Thank you so much
Okay.
Thank
for
you for
joining us live, and we hope to see what you come up with.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you
Bye-bye,
soon.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.